Today, we reaffirm our ironclad solidarity with the Cuban people and our eternal conviction that freedom will prevail over the sinister forces of communism and evil of many different forms. 60 years ago, the Cuban patriots formed Brigade 2506 in a daring effort to liberate their homeland from the communist Castro regime. Today, we declare America's unwavering commitment to a free Cuba, and you will have that. You will have that very soon.
Mr. President, you've taken strong action to stand for freedom in Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua. And today, with the new sanctions that you'll be announcing at this event, you will confirm that in this White House, it will always be Que viva Cuba Libre. Thank you, Mr. President.
We will honor your courage with my administration's determination to defeat communism and socialism, and we will do that in our own country, too. We're in the process of doing it right now, and it has stepped, in my opinion, beyond the word socialism, and we are meeting it with great force. My administration stands with every citizen of Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela in their fight for liberty, and we work for the day when this will become a fully free hemisphere, and it will be, for the first time in human history, a fully free hemisphere, and we will have it. We will have it, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen sooner rather than later. A lot of things are going on. A lot of things are going on right now that I can't tell you about, but I will be soon. The Obama-Biden administration made a weak, pathetic, one-sided deal with the Castro dictatorship that betrayed the Cuban people and enriched the communist regime. I canceled the Obama-Biden sellout to the Castro regime. We will not lift sanctions until all political prisoners are freed, freedoms of assembly and expression are respected, all political parties are legalized, and free elections are scheduled. They will have to go through a lot, but things are happening, and it's very interesting to see the level at which they're happening. Earlier this year, we also demanded the release of human rights activist Jose Daniel Ferrer. Today, as part of our continuing fight against communist oppression, I am announcing that the Treasury Department will prohibit U.S. travelers from staying at properties owned by the Cuban government. We're also further restricting the importation of Cuban alcohol and Cuban tobacco. These actions will ensure that U.S. dollars do not fund the Cuban regime and go directly to the Cuban people. Big difference, really. We're also imposing strict sanctions on the dictatorships of Nicaragua and Venezuela. We brought criminal charges against Maduro for his narco-terrorism. The courageous veterans here today bear witness to how socialism, radical mobs, and violent communists ruin a nation. Now the Democrat Party is unleashing socialism right within our own beautiful country. Today we proclaim that America will never be a socialist or communist country, and I'm going to add that word, or communist. It's the first time I've ever said that. I've never added the other word, but I think it's appropriate, Mike, when you look at the kind of ideology we're also facing, when you see the rioters, looters, anarchists, and then you see the press, the media, play right into their hands. It's so sad to see the media, the way they're being used. The media is being used like fools. They're being used, and it's very sad to watch, but we will prevail. It's the first time I've said that, though. Socialism and communism. We did not fight tyranny abroad only to let Marxists destroy our beloved country. Together we will defend our freedom and our American way of life, and we will defend it strongly and successfully, as we've been doing.
Thank you for inviting a group of heroes who have never stopped fighting for freedom, for their homeland of Cuba, and for freedom and opportunity in the United States. Thank you for inviting these heroes. And Mr. President, the cause of a free Cuba, the cause of a free Venezuela, of a free Nicaragua, of a free hemisphere has never had a stronger ally, a stronger leader than this president. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Mr. President, on behalf of the members and families of the Brigade 2506, I would like to express our gratitude for the invitation to join you at the White House. It's quite an honor. Today, we are celebrating the freedoms that we have and want to preserve. We're here because we share your commitment to conservative principles, individual freedom, the rule of law, and racial equality. We particularly value your support for our troops and veterans and the restoration of the military might of this nation, while brokering peace agreements and avoiding conflicts and endless wars. You have kept your promises. You are supporting freedom and human rights in this hemisphere while applying severe sanctions to the regimes of Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua. And we urge you to continue these policies and the efforts to rid the world of these communist, corrupt, narco-terrorist regimes. Cuba must again be free after 60 years of communism. People are suffering in there, as well as in Venezuela and Nicaragua. Mr. President, thank you from the bottom of our heart for this splendid and emotional recognition that you have vested on the veterans of the Bay of Pigs invasion, Brigade 2506. God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Thank you.